It's gonna get gory as you fight for glory and you make your story to sell Behemoth. Ah, that was going so well, and then apparently he's for sale. Behemoth is here, everyone, and it is one awesome little event story crossover-y thing so far. They've really gone for it, and it's an absolute treat. Legitimately, that wasn't, like, the whole intro thing, it wasn't planned. I just wanted to see, and I kind of like it, so I think I'm going to go for it. And you essentially then get greeted by the handler for the moron. And you have to go investigate the waste, where he's convinced he's found something from another world, and it turns out it's true, and there's some cacti happening all the place, which, by the way, are endemic life, so catch those suckers. And then you have to fight Super Kulu after he steals the crystal from a Moogle, and he hits like a truck, but, you know, he's still really easy. Don't tell anyone that you got killed by a fucking Kulu-Yuku. I don't care if it's gone Super Saiyan Blue. Oh my god. And then you can unlock the quest proper with some lovely little story bits, and it's quite amusing to go repel Behemoth and then ultimately slay him and get loads of tasty materials. And it's an all-around good time, if a good time involves being burnt, electrocuted, blown onto the air, crashing down, breaking your bones, being pounded into dust, and generally becoming Behemoth's bitch. There's worse fates, I suppose. But today we are here to talk about the armor. Let's go have a look, shall we? So here we go then. I'm excited. Please don't suck.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
And we are getting this layered armor, by the way. Bit too many spikes. There's a lot of and like, people might stab me in the gut, but for the most part, I am a big fan. But is it any good? Well, firstly, we get 2 set bonuses. Soul of the Dragoon. Elemental damage increase for jumping attacks. That's, I mean, kind of perfect for Insect Glaive. And if this is potent enough to make Insect Glaive aerial combos more DPS than ground-based if you're running element, then much like the Fire Nation attacking, that changes everything, because suddenly the actual fun part of the weapon is also the that alone already makes me want to go and make an Insect Glaive set. And then the 4th set is a little bit of Teo's Master's Touch. What the fuck? So the set itself then, I mean, I'm already looking at that little cheeky list. It comes with free crit boost. But we have the helmet then, a level 3 slot and a 1 with a crit boost and an airborne. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, the chest with 2 crit eye and a crit boost and a 3 slot. Tasty. We have a hand with 2 slots and an attack boost.
You're the best thing that ever happened to me.
And a bit of crit eye, I guess. And then on the waist, bit of crit eye, bit of power prolonger. I mean, it is designed around Insect Glaive, so admittedly it's not horrible. And then legs with 2 attack and a crit boost and a level 2 slot. So I guess that just means that our friendly pair of Doba can go kill itself. That is absolutely absurdly good. Like, absurdly good. So to say this is a meta changing, perhaps even defining armor set would be an accurate statement. That's about what we got going on here. It looks fabulous. It has the skills to literally pay that. Like, if you are not missing your rent next month, right? Take your landlord inside, okay? Then subdue him and dispose of the body, and then no one's going to ask you for rent. But also, you could show him the skills on this armor set, and he'd be like, yep, never mind, alright, I'll be back next, fair enough. So much crit, I can already see multiple of these pieces upgrading my main greatsword set, never mind being the basis for a stellar insect glaive that they are aimed towards, but overall, for any DPS-minded sets, there is so much to be getting on with here. Like, I'm kind of in love. Every single piece has a potential solid place in a top tier set, and it looks amazing. Like that, I think this might actually rival and may even surpass Kulve Taroth for just how much of an impact it's going to have when it comes to your builds, because, oh, those legs especially, and the legs and the gloves are just going to slot right in. Absolutely beautiful. 10 out of 10. I am on board. Just think of all you can do. I bet your minds are already whirling. What an amazing update. The insect glaive then, Trugebolg. Truigaibolgi. Why am I saying the true bit weirdly? Like I can't read oh my. It's 589 attack, which is fairly decent. It can compete with your competent insect glaives, and I think it's definitely at the least viable. It looks pretty nice. I'll admit I'm not a huge screaming fan of how it looks. It does have a 2-slot going for it, 20% affinity, which is, yeah, okay. 300 dragon element and blue. Whether it can reach white or not, well, from the looks of it, it canny, which is a shame, but it seems an absolutely stellar elemental choice, at least for dragon, which again admittedly isn't the most useful, but it's certainly far from the least. So yeah, I can see this being used, even if just for the style points and the unique visuals that it's got going for it. So yeah, overall Behemoth equipment, not bad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go back to being absolutely pounded by him. Ha! My name has been Josh. I'll see you very soon. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. Goodbye. Ah, fuck, I just realized what I said. Oh, who am I kidding? Behemoth, I'll call you daddy.
Rage Gaming with the video float.
But that's all that's really relevant at the mo, but I'm still gonna leave this up so you patrons know that I love you even though the outro's no longer that kinda relevant. But the new one's being worked on and it's gonna be a truly badass song, and don't worry, I won't be doing any rapping on it. I'm gonna go now. This was shit.